Welcome to the official Windows 8 channel, and today we'll talk a little bit about the touchscreen gestures that you can do on your computer. One of the first things that people actually have problems using in Windows 8 is the gestures and how to get the different information on the Windows 8 screen. So this video is mostly for touchscreen computers. If you have a touchscreen laptop or a tablet or a Ultrabook, first thing you need to know is that if you want to have, for example, the first and most important bar of all, which is called the Charms bar, you will actually touch your screen border and swipe from right to left on the right side of your screen, which will bring out the Charms bar. That's the first thing you need to know, and it's probably the most important of all the bars, so that's quite interesting. Now, if you want to use a tile on your screen on the touch, well, it's easy. First of all, if you swipe in the middle of your screen from right to left, you'll see that by swiping, you're moving your screen from left to right, and that's something we're not really used to in Windows 8, because going from right to left is not natural for any Windows users. So that's the first striking difference in Windows 8. And so you got to get used to the fact that your screen is now going from right to left, because your tiles are going to be farther to the right, and every time you touch, you'll go farther to the right, and you see lots of apps. In my case, I have a lot of apps now installed. So that's what you'll do. You'll want to actually move around your screen. If you want to choose an app, all you'll have to do is just click on it. So if, for example, I want to have the Google app right here, what I'll do is actually click on the Google app, and it's going to show up. If you want to have any text entered, well, if you have a laptop or a Ultrabook, you have your keyboard, all you have to do is basically click and type there. But if you have a touch device, it's going to bring up a keyboard that you can type on your screen, a little bit like an iPad. So these are all gestures that you have to master in going into the different options of your computer if you have a touchscreen. Remember also that in any option, so for example, if I click Internet Explorer, this is the desktop version, but if I get into the Metro version, a lot of options are going to be from swiping up. So for example, if I swipe up from the bottom of my screen, you'll have some information depending on the app that you're using. So you got to master that a little bit, because not everything is always as it seems on your apps and your computer. So all sides are swipeable, bottom up, top to bottom, left side, on the right side to go to the left to get the Charms bar. If you want to see running apps, then you'll swipe from the left side of your screen border into the screen, and you'll actually have your running apps show up in the bars. So these are all little gestures that you need to understand. If you want to drag and move an item on your screen, what you'll actually do is simply go on your screen. You'll hold one of the items. For example, this one I can hold here, and I can actually, once you hold it, you can actually move it around your screen, as you see here. So I can actually move it in another direction, in another place on the screen. So these are all little things that you need to do. If you want to close an app totally, so for example, you're on a, I'm on the Google search here, and I want to close this app. What you do is you drag it from the top to the bottom, and you'll see it going smaller, and you just drag it off the screen, and it's going to be removed from your screen, and you'll be back into the start screen. So these are all little commands that you can do. Zoom in and out by pinching, a little bit like an iPad. 2 fingers, you pinch slowly in, you have smaller icons. You pinch outward, and you'll be back with regular tiles. So if you need to have options on different apps or do some information, remember that anytime you're on an app, so for example, I want to use the Google search here, but I want to change options, always go swipe on the right side of your screen to the left to get your charms bar out, and that's where you'll have, for example, settings that you can click on, and you'll have all the settings depending on the apps that you're using. So these are all little gestures that you have to master. It's really like you know, getting used to something new when you're using this this new gesture-like operating system on your screen. So I hope it helps with the basics on your computer. If you have a touchscreen, use it. It's Windows 8 is really made for a touch device, first of all, and you'll have a lot of help by, you know, doing all the gestures and understanding all the gestures that are available in Windows 8. So if you enjoy our videos, please click the subscribe button and you'll be informed when new videos are online. If you have any comments, questions, let us know. Maybe you have an app or a Windows 8 feature you'd like us to talk about, let us know. We'll try to do a video. And hey, if you have that new Windows 8 machine or thinking of buying it, well, take a look at our hundreds of videos showing you how to do just about anything in Windows 8. So thanks for watching, and hope you come back to the official Windows 8 channel. Bye-bye.